Hi, Linda.
Hi, Jeroen.
It's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Thank
the
you.
Slam Show. So, Spruce Meadows has grown so much over the past 49 years. Can you tell us a little bit about the vision behind it and what inspired your parents to create this incredible venue?
So, 49 years ago, there was really no equestrian sport in Alberta, in the western part of Canada. And so they wanted to start something that would provide an opportunity for Canadian athletes to be able to compete and learn to be able to compete on an international stage. So over the years, actually, I believe what they wanted to do for our Canadian athletes, they've achieved, because I would say over the years, the Canadian riders have punched a little bit above their weight in the world of show jumping.
Yes.
And the vision was to also bring the world to Calgary. And so with the Masters tournament, next year we'll be celebrating 50 years. And it really is quite a special time for all of us, because I've revitalized many places at Spruce Meadows, and I was speaking with Rodrigo Passo, and he said, you know, there's so many things the same, but there's so many things that are new. So you've kept a lot of the tradition. We will always stay with grass rings. We continue to try and improve. Much like Rolex, perpetual excellence, always try to improve and try to raise the bar in everything we do and offer for our athletes a great experience. So that means the jumping rings have to be very good, the footing. We've improved the warm-up areas for the riders and the horses, and we always, keep in mind the welfare of the horse.
Wow, very good. Incredible story. You've answered already a lot of my questions, actually.
There you go.
Very good. So yeah, and how do you yourself and your team, of course, prepare yourself to organize this incredible event every year?
So for us, in organizing a tournament or a show jumping tournament, and the Masters specifically, we look at our 4 stakeholders. So the first stakeholder is the athlete. So we need to ensure that we offer great prize money and a great experience. So that's the competitive ring and the warm-up area. And then we look at our sponsors. How can we improve the relationship with our sponsors? What can we do better for them so that they feel that they have a good return on their investment? And then we focus on our fans and how can they enjoy the sport? What can we offer them? And at Spruce Meadows, we're very family orientated, and so it's really a family experience for our fans as well as the sport. We have shopping, we have pony rides, all sorts of different things for the families. And then we also really pay attention to the media, because they're the ones that take our sport to the world.
Of course.
So those are the 4 things that we focus on each and every year.
Very good, interesting. What are the biggest challenges in organizing the Spruce Meadows Masters? I hear you visit other events like the Masters in Gold or the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you get some inspirations there?
Always. I mean, I'm a very big sports fan, so all sports. And my husband says he married the right girl because I can watch every sport. Hopefully it's other reasons, but there you go. And but I think you can learn from any sport, because what are they? First of all, they're showcasing excellence in any sport. That's the first thing. That's what we want to do. And they are catering to the fan. And so what is the fan experience as well as the sponsor experience? So I like to travel and see all different venues and all different sports, because every time I go someplace, I learn something, and I'm a bit strange. I'm taking pictures of garbage cans, or how, what is the point of entry to the point of departure. And when the person departs, they want to walk away saying, I want to come back.
Yeah.
And that's important.
Yeah, well, you're succeeding very good. Very good. So as a family-owned and operated venue, Spruce Meadows has, of course, a unique legacy. How has this aspect influenced the way the facility has evolved over the years?
I think we're very fortunate because it is a family-owned venture. It is the Southern family's real philanthropic gift to Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and the world. And we continue to invest in it. So the good part is that, when I walk to Spruce Meadows, I live right beside here, but when I walk here, I'm in my own home, so I want my home to look great, right? I want my living room to be very special for my guests that I invite. So I have a different view maybe, but it's always, everything Spruce Meadows does is around the horse first, but then it's, again, the experience for each and every person that comes on the grounds. And we've had a school tour program, for example, for 49 years, where we bring children in and we teach them about the sport of show jumping, but what the horse has done for our country. And they learn about the interface between urban and rural. They learn about how important bees are. They learn about agriculture. And we invite them to come back to Spruce Meadows and enjoy Spruce Meadows. So when you see Spruce Meadows, one of the things that's quite unique is lots of times you'll see 3 generations, the children, the parents, and the grandparents enjoying Spruce Meadows, and that's very important to us.
Inspiring. Very nice. You mentioned it already before, the well-being of the horse is top priority here at Spruce Meadows. Can you give us some examples how you take care of this?
Sure. I mean, we're quite unique because we're far away. And so the horses have to fly in from Europe. We fly in 66 horses for the tournament, plus North American horses and South American. And so from the very time that they land, we're doing temperature checks, we have vet checks, and making sure the horses are all healthy. We have a very good connection to a clinic. If any of the horses get sick, they can leave and get looked after. But we want to make sure the footing is very good, so that's very important, where the horses are working each and every day. That's number one. And also, what can we offer for the grooms that look after the horses? We have barbecues for them, we have an area for them to get breakfast and fresh coffee. And so everything is tied together so that the whole experience for the equine athlete and the human athlete is very safe and secure. We do ambulance drills, we have paramedics on site, so everything is around the safety.
Very good. And very important also question I find, what does it mean to you personally to continue the tradition what your parents have started and to maintain the legacy of Spruce Meadows?
Sure. I mean, the challenge that Spruce Meadows has is that it's in North America, so it's a long journey for people. And that's why we have to focus on excellence. And that's why we have to always try and improve. So people want to come next year and say, oh, what's new? So that's the opportunity for us. And the vision of my mother and father, Marg and Ron Southern, will always stay the same. The core of the horse, some of the traditions that we've created with the British military being at Spruce Meadows, the Lord Strathcona Horse Royal Canadian, the pageantry will stay the same. But we have to evolve because the city is very close now. When we started Spruce Meadows, there were around 300,000 people in Calgary. Now there's over 1.3 million. Yeah. And how do we have all those 1.3 million people want to come to Spruce Meadows? So we're going to be opening, that's my legacy for 50 years, is a restaurant that'll be open year-round. So people can come and visit Spruce Meadows. We're expanding in the sport arena. We have a soccer team that we have, which is called the Cavalry FC. Other things that we can add to Spruce Meadows, so it's a whole venue of sport and entertainment, is very important to me.
Next year you're celebrating 50 years of show jumping at Spruce Meadows. Any exciting new plans?
Lots of exciting new plans. So a lot of what people see this year already in 49 are some of the new improvements. The big opening of the restaurant will be the one big legacy piece that we'll put together for the 50th celebration. But it's interesting, we want to thank and recognize the people that have helped us in the journey, all of the people, and all of my team has written down names that, whether it's volunteers, whether it's sponsors that have helped us in this journey. We have over 5,000 names. Wow. And I think it will grow, but we want to have times throughout the year, next year in 2025, that we'll recognize, long-standing fans, long-standing volunteers, our long-standing sponsors. What's interesting about Spruce Meadows, and I'm not sure many people can say the same thing. We have over 20 sponsors that have been with us for 49 years and will be celebrating 50 years with us at Spruce Meadows.
That's really fantastic.
Yeah, that's about relationship building.
What a story.
Yeah, thank you.
Linda, I want to thank you so much for sharing your insights behind the scenes, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Beautiful day here.
Thank you.